Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. And today I have a very exciting video because we're doing things a little bit differently. So a few days ago, my sister's boyfriend's mom, Tamra, reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to find some items for her, be a little personal shopper for her, because she is about to go to, I believe, Ireland, Scotland, Wales? Somewhere around there for 3 weeks. And she's a thrifty gal like myself, like I'm sure you are as well. So she was looking to get kind of a new little wardrobe for this trip overseas, but didn't want to spend big bucks on it. So I said, absolutely, I would love to do it. She gave me some information, so I'll share that with you now before I get into everything that I found. So in Tamra's words, not my own, she said she's the frumpy 50-something mom trying to look chic. I would not say that whatsoever, but I was excited to get the chance to go thrifting for her based off of her wants. So she said she likes casual, fun prints, which I love because I'm the same. Stuff to hide the lumps, but not frumpy. The brands that fit me best are Chico's size 1, so like a medium, or Lee size 8 or 10. So that's a really nice size to thrift for me, because there's a lot of people out in the world, in the US, who are in that like size 8, 10, 12 range. So I knew that there would be a solid amount of options in that kind of like medium and large size range. And I asked her, are there any colors, patterns that you really don't like? She said she does not like animal prints, which was good to know. And the thrift store that I go to, they do actually put randomly, nothing else is very organized, but they put like all the animal print stuff in one section. So I was able to very easily pass that over. She also said she doesn't look good in yellow and mostly wears green, blue, and black. But people say that she looks good in orange, fuchsia, and red. And she did say that she likes white, but will invariably spill coffee or wine on herself when she wears it. So same. And something else that I like that she did is that she sent me a woman that she follows on Instagram, and she said she really likes her style. So I'll put up some clips of that woman's Instagram here. And she is a 50-something person, I think like exactly 50, and she wears a lot of very colorful tops and kind of more neutral bottoms, which is absolutely what I like myself, and I think it's so fun to go thrifting for others when they have a similar style to me, and hopefully I will be looking like this lady does at 50 on the Instagram. As far as budget, she said anything you can find up to $100, and I knew the shipping would be, close to $25. It is actually cheaper to just do the large flat rate box, and I already tried everything out that I got. And it's not the cutest, but everything does fit in the large flat rate box. So my husband Ryan said he's pretty sure that's $26. So I wanted to definitely keep it to like 80 at the most. And I did end up spending $74.50 on 16 items. The thrift store that I went to is a bit expensive, but I wanted to go there because it's kind of a one-stop shop. I knew I wouldn't have to really travel anywhere else. And it did take several hours of searching to find the stuff that I did get. Other things that she mentioned, she loves a good skirt, and elastic tie waist is good. Primarily, she was looking for tops and a few bottoms. So that about covers it. And before I really get into showing you everything that I got, I do just want to say I had such a blast doing this. And I can see myself kind of going more in this personal shopping direction the longer I am like doing secondhand stuff on Poshmark, etc. And so if you have any desire for me to be your little personal shopper, please feel free to send me an email. I'll have that link down in the description. I think eventually I will have on my website like a little form that you could fill out. But for right now, yeah, if you're interested, definitely feel free to shoot me an email, because I genuinely love the treasure hunt. No matter what your style and no matter what your budget, I would kind of work with you accordingly. But yeah, this was for a 3-week trip, and I'm pretty happy with everything that I was able to find for her for that $75. So first up, let's go with the pants. I definitely was trying to find some bottoms that would work with pretty much all the tops, but also keeping in mind that she wants comfortable items and those elastic waists, which I totally agree with. So these pants I think are gonna serve her quite well. They're actually just Old Navy, and that is another thing that I was trying to focus on. getting the style right, getting the colors right, the size right, of course, but also making sure I am getting Tamra good brands. So Old Navy, you know, not the greatest brand by any means, but like I myself have some really solid basics from that company. I feel like they're comfortable, they usually fit pretty well. And this pair of pants does have good materials. It is primarily linen, so it'll still give her some coverage, but it will be pretty breezy. And I've never been to Ireland or that area myself, but I think it is a little bit chillier than most of the US during summer. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think she'll be okay with like wearing these and a tank or a long sleeve. But I was really happy with this find, and I was really pleased to see that they are new with tags. This is a similar pair that I thought she could really dress up or down quite well. These are from the brand Cloth and Stone, and you can see it says small, but these measured to be much more like a size 10-ish, which is what she is, like an 8 to 10. So I think that these will still work really well for her. But Cloth and Stone is definitely a solid company. It's often sold through Anthropologie. And like I said, I mean, you can dress these up or down. Like you could put some heels with these, or you could wear them with sneakers. And I think this will be a great option for her to wear on the daily. But we want a little bit of a dressier option in case she wants to go out at night. So I did find these brown paper bag waist, super comfortable trousers. They've got the belt attached, which is wonderful because a lot of times when you thrift things like this, the belt has gone missing at some point in time, and they are a really nice wide leg fit. So pretty stylish. She doesn't want to look like the frumpy 50-year-old. And these are from the brand Elodie, and I'm not super familiar with that brand. I think it's just kind of more of a boutique style, but these feel like they really have never been worn at all. And that was kind of a challenging aspect of doing the whole personal shopper thing, because I had to keep all of these things in mind: the size, style, whether I thought she would actually like it. Of course, also the condition. There were many things that I found that I was afraid they'd be just not quite the right fit, or they were a little bit too worn. I can honestly say that everything I got is in really, really good condition. Okay, and then the last pair of bottoms that I got, I was so thrilled that I was able to find her a little skirt, and I think this is a great neutral. I think it'll be a really nice length on her. It's just a solid black, but then there's like this little pocket down here, which is kind of fun. Absolutely, this is something that you could dress up or down. And I think these are actually vintage, so hopefully she is okay with that. But that is what that tag looks like. And the other reason that I was excited about these is because they do have a little bit of an adjustable waist. So she should be able to finagle these a little bit to fit her well. They do zip up the side. And for being vintage, or probably vintage, they really feel like they're in fabulous shape. They probably were really never worn. So the skirt was something that when I went in, I was like,
oh, that would be really great if I could find that for her, but you know, it's probably not gonna happen.
And then it worked out, so all good. And then I did end up finding 2 dresses for her. I wanted to find pieces that would be comfortable, but would be great to wear with some heels or whatever, go out for dinner at night. So this dress is from Beach Lunch Lounge. This is a brand that I used to pick up to try to sell more often. And even though it is a solid brand, a very comfortable brand, often with good materials, I just had a hard time moving it myself. So I stopped kind of picking it up for my Poshmark, but I definitely would still recommend the brand a lot. I think a lot of their pieces are comfortable. I have a couple myself, but I thought that this would be a very cute little statement dress, since Tamra does love the patterns, and this feels like a t-shirt. And she could absolutely even throw on a jacket, like I said, put some heels on, and this goes from more casual to dressed up very, very quickly. And the other dress I got, I was absolutely thrilled to find, because this thrift store does mark up good brands all the time, and just with the budget, I wanted to be able to get Tamra a good amount of items, so I just really didn't have the room to spend like $20, $30 on a dress for her, especially when she was more interested in the tops and bottoms anyway. But when I saw this, I had to get it. I ended up getting this for only $6. They just must not have known this brand, because they mark up similar brands to like $40, $50 plus. This is an Eileen Fisher shirt dress, and it's not gonna show up super great on camera because it is just like a solid black, but it is majority linen, and I was so thrilled to find this for her. I'm really, really hoping that she likes it and it fits her well, because this is one that absolutely she could dress up and wear in the evenings. And it's such a good neutral. She did say that she does like to wear black. So I'm just hoping that not only will this serve her well on vacation, but it will also serve her well, you know, for many years to come, because Eileen Fisher is really good quality. And the shirt dresses are very in. This would be adorable paired with like a brown belt, a big chunky brown belt, and some heels just to kind of break up the black a little bit. So this is one that you could absolutely style a lot of different ways. All right, and now into the tops. And I will say I was a little bit disappointed because I thought the tops would be the easiest part of this whole thrifting adventure, because I know that this thrift store has a lot of really cute like blouse, very flowy, very bohemian tanks and short sleeve tops. And there were just so many that I really liked, but they were not the right size, or they weren't a very good brand, or, you know, whatever. It just wasn't good enough for me to pick up for Tamra. So I did not get as many at the thrift store as I was hoping. I got 6. I was hoping to get more like 10. So then when I got back, I did go ahead and look in my own Poshmark closet to see if there was anything that I thought would be a good fit for Tamra, and I did pull 3 items. One was actually given to me from my sister to sell through consignment, so I had no money in it. So I just didn't add the cost to the total, because this woman is likely going to be my sister's mother-in-law. I'm sure she doesn't care if I just kind of threw that piece in for free. And then the other 2, my average cost of goods is often $4, so that's kind of just what I mathed those other 2 pieces up to be. So I'll just go ahead and show you those first. This is just one that I had sourced. She did say she liked Chico's, so I really wanted to find her some Chico's. And I think this is really, really cute. This is absolutely a top that you could dress up or down. And I know that she does work in a school, so I was thinking that as well. Will she be able to repurpose some of these tops when she goes back to work in the fall? But I thought that this one was just adorable. Nice 3/4 lengths for when it's a little bit chillier out. Another one that I had sourced is this Anthropologie tank. And honestly, Anthropologie is not doing very well for me, so I'm very happy to give good quality items to people who I know will wear them. This is the brand Fig and Flower, and I also wanted to pull this one as well because I wasn't able to find many pieces that have more red in it, and she did say that people tell her that she does look good in red, and I think this is an absolutely adorable one that could go with so many different bottoms. And then the one that was my sister's is this long sleeve Anthropologie top. This is from the brand Meadow Rue. This also has gotten basically no interest for me. I think it is absolutely adorable. It's got the nice little peplum, and again, one that would be great for a little bit of a chillier day or maybe the evening. And I thought especially that these two would look so, so cute together. And then all these other tops I did get at the thrift today. This first one is from the brand THML, which this is a decent brand. I can't remember if it's just kind of like a boutique brand or if it is sold maybe like at Nordstrom or something. But I thought that this one was so stinking adorable. Again, I think that this would look really cute with the green pants, or of course the blue pants, or you could even tuck it in to these and pull out some of the brown. So this one should go with just about everything. I do like the back a lot, lots of sweet little details. Definitely a statement blouse that should keep her nice and breezy. Another Anthropologie, this is Maeve. This is a little bit of an older one because the tags now say Maeve by Anthropologie. So this thrift store, if they do have a newer one and they see the Maeve by Anthropologie, they mark it up. I saw one top was $28, but then this one I think was maybe 10. So they're not as familiar with just the brand Maeve on its own. So that is kind of the bad thing about Anthropologie, like starting to put their names on the sub-brand. But I absolutely love this top. This is bringing out a little bit more of that like orange and red that people said she looks good in. Absolutely love the details. It does give her some coverage. It's like 3/4 length sleeve, but it is very loose and breezy. Yeah, just absolutely love this one a lot. All of these things are pieces that I like myself, but I could see a lot of my style in what she said to me. This one's kind of just more of a plain one. She could even wear this with like leggings and some cute like chunky sneakers or something like that if she has those kinds of shoes, or just like a nicer pair of sneakers. And it's just a real like easy top to throw on, and it is really loose and flowy, so it'll keep her cool. And this is from the brand Vintage Havana, which I do actually like to pick up to sell. People must like this brand a lot because anytime I get something from this brand, it does sell very quickly. Okay, this is one of my favorite tops. This is from the brand Max Studio, which I would not necessarily pick up to sell, but absolutely love to pick it up for myself. And this is one that I would probably keep for myself if I wasn't sending it off to Tamra, because I think it is so, so pretty. Absolutely love it. Again, a lot of these have that kind of ruffle hem or the more like peplum hem. It's so adorable. Could be worn with the vast majority of these bottoms. So I hope she likes that one. Then this one is Loft, and I was happy to see, I don't know where the tag went, but yeah, it is new with tags, so that's great. I would have loved to find a couple more new with tags items for her, but you know, it's the thrift. It's not likely that you're gonna find new with tag items, but I thought that this was just a great solid colored top that still does have a lot of really pretty detail and is still really nice and flowy. And the woman on the Instagram that Tamra likes, that woman wore a lot of things with kind of like the flowy cap sleeve. So I was looking for more tops like that. Unfortunately, I just didn't find too many, but this is one that is so, so comfortable, feels like a t-shirt, but looks absolutely adorable. I love that necktie in the back. And then finally, I really wanted to get her, just even though she said she spills a lot, I wanted to get her a white top with a little bit of detail that she could wear so many different ways. So this is newer because it is from the brand Pilcrow, which was formerly known as Pilcrow and the Letterpress by Anthropologie. So if you just see Pilcrow, it is a relatively new piece. And I just thought that this would be a perfect little white top to wear with literally anything. It is a little bit longer too, so she could even wear it with like leggings if she wanted to, dress up a pair of leggings, but she could tuck this into a skirt if she had one. She could tuck it into that skort, literally any of those bottoms, and it feels exactly like a t-shirt, but it does look a little bit nicer because of those sleeves. And again, it is that kind of like cap sleeve that I think she would like. But all right, that was everything that I picked up for Tamra for her 3 weeks abroad. Let me know what you think down below. And again, if you would be interested in me being a little personal shopper for you, don't hesitate to send me an email. I think that would be a lot of fun to style some of you guys. But if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.